Hey guys, hope you are doing well and you are alive. So after this huge crash, so this is insane but a historical moment. So I think crypto and Bitcoin will go as low as that we can buy really cheap coins and that we can prepare for the next bull market. My name is Mike Denkler from CorionX and we are bringing you the most important crypto news, technical analysis, altcoin, NFT, DeFi gems to keep you updated and educated about the evolution of money and the evolution of the internet. So guys, smash those like, push the bell and notification, or subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Smashing those like is helping out the YouTube algorithm, so appreciate all your likes. And let's go and dive into our favorite bubble charts. Let's see, lots of redness yesterday. Everything was green, but after this that can bounce, or how should I say, the market is correcting, and the funny thing that the dollar is getting weaker, stock market doing fine, but crypto market is dumping because the FTX exchange went bankrupt, and all other FTX and Alameda group companies. So guys, as we see, Bitcoin is down 6% and Ethereum is down 5%, and Bitcoin is heading towards the low 16,000 US dollar, and we might see lower levels very soon. What about our favorite indicator, the crypto fear and greed index? It is back in the extreme fear at 25, but not in these low 20s, but yesterday it was at 22. So after a few days of consolidation, that we are back in the extreme fear zone around 20, where the index stayed for several months. Let's go and check out our first news. Let's see what's happening out there. Hodlers in loss sit on 50% of BTC supply after 5.7 thousand Bitcoin price dip. 5.7 thousand, yeah, so that was the dump, the amount of the dump. So long-term hodlers shoulder record unrealized losses and 2 years loss of 15,600. So short-term hodlers had another 70% of the supply at loss, and short-term hodlers is in profit, accounted just for 0.06%. Yes, and guys, remember 1 year ago that was the all-time high, so how happy we were that time. So short-term hodlers in profit, it's really tiny. Short-term hodlers in loss, yes, moderated. Long-term hodlers in loss getting huge, and long-term hodlers in profits, it's just a small amount that we see here. So this is getting closer to capitulation, and Bitcoin percent of addresses in profit, so almost around, I think this is maybe 40% of the total addresses are in profit, so not too much and much less than 50%. BTC USD sees unprecedented trendline crossover. That a new one popular, and was that this is the 200-day moving average and the 1-day moving average. So Bitcoin crossed below the 200-day in a while ago, but now we are far away to testing it. So guys, this is how it is, and then let's go and check out our next news. Rumors continue to fly surrounding Sam Bankman-Fried at the fall of FTX. Okay, what are these rumors? The private jet has been grounded for 30 minutes on route of Miami. So maybe he's just going with private jet, but I think it's not relevant news, so we are not paying any attention. But Sam Bankman-Fried apologizes for FTX liquidity crisis. I fucked up twice. Fucked up twice, guys, not just once but twice. The full story here is on one I will still flashing out every detail of, but as a very high level, I fucked up twice, said SBF. The first time, a poor internal labeling of bank-related accounts means that I was substantially off on my sense of users margin. I thought it was lower. So user margins, I should have said more. I'm sorry, I was slammed with things to do and didn't give updates to you all. I'm sorry, that's the biggest thing. At some point, I might have more to say about a particular sparring partner to the speak, but you know glass houses. So for now, all I will say, well played, you won. Guys, but don't forget the FTX used clients' funds to borrow and to invest in other businesses. Alameda Research FTT token transfer from September fuels wide speculation. FTT token supply increased by 124% on September 28 when 173 million FTT tokens were created by a 2019 ICO contract, and Alameda was the recipient. So guys, how can you create tokens from the ICO contract? I don't get it. I don't get it. So if this is real, then this is a huge scam. Okay, the recipient of the 4.2 billion US dollar worth of FTT tokens was no one but Alameda Research. So what? Alameda and FTX were intrinsically connected from day one, and Alameda obviously participated in the FTX ICO. But what happened next was interesting. So when this happened, September 20 this year, it should be in this year. Maybe that was some vesting. Yeah, remember the FTT ICO contract vests automatically, so this came from vesting. Okay, yeah. JP Morgan thinks Bitcoin could plunge to 13,000 following the FTX crisis. FTX problems could propel a cascade of margin calls, JP Morgan's teams envisioned. A grim forecast, what makes this time new phase of crypto, the leveraging induced by the apparent collapse of Alameda Research and FTX, more problematic in that the number of entities with stronger balance sheet able to rescue those with low capital and high leverage in shrinking. The decline in the production cost might be perceived as negative for the Bitcoin price outlook going forward, to the extent that the production cost is perceived by some market participants as the lower bound of the Bitcoin price range in the bear market. Things escalated after Binance decisions, and Binance decisions was not to acquire FTX. Next, Binance tops up SAFU fund at $1 billion US amid price fluctuation. So 1 billion, guys, 1 billion. What's the total crypto market cap? Let's check the total crypto market cap. It's a way, it's a way higher. It's almost under 1 trillion. Okay, yeah, so it's under 1 trillion. Cool. So to adjust to recent price fluctuation, Binance has topped up SAFU insurance funds to $1 billion US. This is just the SAFU fund. Okay. Secure asset fund for users. So once again, topped its secure asset fund for users. This is the SAFU fund. Reset price fluctuation. Cool. Does Binance keep less than 1 billion in users funds in its wallet? Could there be any scenario where Binance needs more than 1 billion? That was the question. And proof of reserve system, which will utilize Merkle trees for full transparency with the community. At least full transparency. Guys, that sounds pretty good. Next, BitMEX founder Arthur Hayes issues warning, says 2008 style market crash to claim more crypto casualties. FTX equals Lehman. That wasn't the bottom. SPX S&P 500 hit 666 in March of 2009 before the 17,050 BTC is at risk. How about them puts now? FTT's price crash happened after concerns surfaced that Alameda Research FTX trading arm heavily relied on the token as collateral for loans. And yeah, cool. Crypto assets dipped across the board after Tuesday's during collapse of embattled exchange native token. So we can expect lower lows. And some good news. Twitter files for payment business. Elon Musk says platform could offer debit cards, money market accounts. So Twitter, debit cards and money market accounts, and hopefully crypto payments as well. So they will start a payment business, and the social media platform could offer an extremely compelling money market account in addition to debit cards, checks, and whatnot. Now we can say like, okay, you have got a balance on your account. Do you want to send money to someone else within Twitter? And maybe we pre-populate their account with any say, okay, we are going to give you $10 and you can send it anywhere within Twitter. Then the next step would be to offer an extremely compelling money market account to get extremely high yield on your balance. Debit card, checks, and whatnot. Okay. Cool. And guys, don't forget that Elon Musk was the co-founder of PayPal, and he helped PayPal at the very beginning. So guys, that's for now, and let's go and check out my Twitter feed. Definitely follow at MIKLWestDankler on Twitter, also at Corion Platform, and definitely follow at laserpunk_gods, our NFT launchpad projects. A list of all the 134 FTX firms that filed for bankruptcy, including FTX US. So they filed bankruptcy, and you can check the list of these companies. Give a like and share. The shame on you part, email versus DeFi. So definitely, guys, you should listen it.
Which is that
Let's start from the very beginning.
If that did mean that, like, essentially, if front trends by targeting American retail had to be licensed, I think that could be reasonable. Which
Sam,
is that
if the question was, let's acknowledge that the email protocol will be permissionless as a protocol.
Yep.
But it was the law of the land in America that every email front-end provider required KYC from its users.
Yep.
Because under the justification that we do not want people sending information back and forth with terrorists.
Yep.
Where would you stand on that position?
Oh, I'd be strongly against that position.
Why?
Why would I be against it? Because I think it'd be like against freedom of speech. I think it'd be disenfranchising a lot of people. I think I would not trust in practice that it would do a good job. So I agree with you on all of that. Okay. I'm making a distinction here between, for instance, payments versus like derivatives contracts.
Why is Aave somehow different than email?
So, why is it different than email?
You argued so well and so passionately to not block email with licensing and KYC. I loved hearing that.
Yep.
That filled my soul with joy. Such good arguments. Why does that not apply to financial transactions?
So, why does it not apply to financial transactions? I think there are a few things here. So, first of all,
yeah, guys, so that was that. So it seems for now Bitcoin and crypto decoupled from everything else for now, according to Dial and Declare. BTC is trading at 17,000 while have equities ripped, the dollar has weakened and implied volatility for equities has contracted. So DXY dipped, S&P is just pumping, and BTC USD is dropping, and volatility index is dropping as well. Give a like and share. Precaution: the top companies projects affected FTX and Alameda Research. So check out this list. So all these projects maybe so I don't think that they can go bankruptcy, but BlockFi reported that they are holding back all withdrawals because FTX actually they cannot do anything. And also you see Aptos, Novolabs, and other projects that having huge investments from FTX, but this is not a bad one if FTX also providing liquidity to them. The Arbitrum token airdrop is coming, check out, and also I was swimming, give a like. And FTX and Alameda affair summed up by Eric Voorhees in a single word, and also you should watch this full episode in this video, and that's the main point according to friend Chaperio. And I will add Celsius, BlockFi, Genesis, Free Arrow Capital, FTX. Every exchange and lending firm is not crypto. They operate in crypto, but they are not crypto. Okay, so guys, check out the Twitter feed and let's go and see what's happening on the charts. But before that, let's go and check out our farms. Go to Uniswap and PancakeSwap, provide some liquidity and lock up your LPs and earn up a juicy APRs. You can earn also on the Ethereum farm and also on the Binance Smart Chain farm 330%. That's the maximum on the Ethereum farm. So guys, let's go and check out the charts. So the US dollar is getting weaker. You see the DXY just broke down this horizontal trend line at 109.3 and dropping, and also the next level to watch is 105.5. Maybe we can expect a bounce there. So stock market seems doing well. S&P and Nasdaq is 1.6, S&P almost 1%. So S&P is getting back to our zone here, and yeah, so in this chart, and then also this was a kind of resistance, so maybe a further pump towards 4,000 US dollar. Now we are already at 4,000, so good to see. So 4,200, the next level to watch. So, but in the meantime, Bitcoin and crypto market suffers a lot. As you see, most of the coins are dumping. Yesterday that was a kind of relief rally, but today BTC dropped further, and actually it broke all these previous support levels and now also trading below, and we are heading into the weekend, so this is a bad sign for crypto. So we will see further continuation towards this 14,000 at least, or maybe 12,000, and this is not far away from here. Let's say 14,000 is just minus 15%, 12,000 is minus 28%, and maybe that we will find some bottom there. So not looking good, but at least for now we are getting closer bottoming out, and if so, and there will be no other cascade effect on the market, that a consolidation period can come. So this is the best time for dollar cost averaging, as you know, for a long term. But be cautious if you are trading, and also don't use leverage, just if you are professional, and you find some links in the description. So guys, let's see you in the next video, and be safe and keep it up. Bye bye.